Today it's all about organization within your Notes app on your eInk tablet. Let's talk about it. Welcome everybody back to the channel. This is Aaron Reed with 2530 Media. Hey, if you're new here, don't be a stranger. Go ahead and find that subscribe button so you'll be notified when I release these new videos, which of course I try to do at least once a week. And of course, if you're enjoying the information that you're listening to, don't forget to hit that like button. So today we're talking about organization within the Notes app on your eInk tablet. Now what we're talking about today is combining different pages from different notebooks to merge into one notebook for your needs, whether if that's combining information on one subject from two different notebooks, or you're writing a story, creating some sort of information hub, whatever your needs are, and you have multiple notebooks and you want to put all that information into one, we're going to walk through how you can do that. We're going to look at three platforms: Supernote, Remarkable, and Boox. Specifically, the Supernote Nomad, the Remarkable Paper Pro Move, and the Boox Note Air 4C. And I'll let you guys be the judge of which one of these platforms handles this task the best way. Now let's dive into it. So we're going to start with the Supernote Nomad. So we're going to go into our notes. And from there, we're going to go into our sample folder and we're going to select the document. So now let's merge this document to another notebook. So to do that, we're going to go to our multi-page view. With this notebook, I only have one page. After your long press, we're going to select Move. Once we select Move, we're going to choose Select Another Note. Now that we've chosen Select Another Note, we're going to go find the destination for it. So now what we're going to do is merge that note from the notebook into another notebook that I have. So we're going to go into our review notes. From there, we're going to go into our first reaction note. So now once I get here, I'm going to choose where I want to move this note, if I want to put it before or after a page. So we're going to choose page 5, and we're going to put it after page 5. Once you select OK, now your page has been merged into the new notebook. Now, a couple of key things. You see here that we have made a header out of page merge, and we also have a link. So to see if those things travel with it, we'll select our link. And as you see, our link traveled with it. Now let's check to make sure that header traveled with it as well. So if you see here, page merge was the new header. And then of course we have some keywords. Now let's see if you can merge multiple pages at once. We're going to go to our page view. This time we're going to select a couple of pages. We're going to follow that same process. We're going to go back to our sample folder. Now we're going to move them here. We're going to add them before the page. So now all three of our pages have moved. Our links have traveled as well. Our header information has traveled as well, along with our keyword information. Now, when you use this process of merging pages on the Supernote platform, wherever you've moved the page from, those pages are no longer a part of that notebook. They become a part of the new notebook that you've merged to. So next, we're going to move to the Remarkable Paper Pro. So we'll start with a note that is a mixture of text note and handwritten notes. So this is a note I've been using for research on a vehicle that I'm looking to purchase, and it's a mixture of text notes created within the partner app and some handwriting that I've done on the tablet, as well as a little bit of highlights and some annotations in those text notes. So what we'll do here is go to our page view. And once we're in our page view, you notice that we do have a page with a tag, and we also have some handwriting. Now we're going to make sure that that tag, those annotations, and that highlighting travel with the pages when we move them. So we're going to long press, select our pages that we want to move. Now we're going to go to move. Once we go to move, we're going to go to move out. Once we decide to move it out, now we're going to select the notebook that we want to merge it to. Now we've selected our notebook. Now we've selected which page. And we're going to move it before. Now that we've elected to move it before, you guys see the 3 pages that we decided to move out have now been merged into this notebook. We also see that our tag has traveled. Let's just make sure the page is traveled in order how we want it to. So this is the first page that we decided to move. The highlights and the annotations move with it. Our second page, which is the handwriting, moved as well. And our third page, which was the template, moved as well. And of course, like I said, when we go to our page view, you see our tag moved as well. It takes us to our tag. Now, similar to the Supernote Nomad, once you move the files from one folder to the next, they're no longer available in the first notebook. It's removing one set of notes from a notebook to another. So if we go access that first notebook, look at the page view, you'll see that the pages that we moved are no longer there. So next we're going to go over to the Note Air 4C. There are 2 ways that we can get this accomplished on a Boox platform tablet. So let's hop into that first process. We're going to select the folder that we want to move the files to. So if you look at this folder, we have 10 pages already. We have a couple of outline entries, and we have a couple of tags. So to start our process, we're going to go to add a page. Once we get to add a page, the first thing we want to do is figure out, do we want these pages to go before or after? In this case, we want them to go after. Now we're going to decide where we want to pull these notes from to merge with this notebook. So we're going to go to from another notebook. Now we need to select the notebook we want to pull from. We know we want to pull from the description of the city. From there, we want to choose which notes that we want to move over. We're going to move all 4 of these. Once we've selected our notes, we're going to hit OK. Now let's see if everything moved over. So this is our first page originally that we moved everything behind. And now here are the notes that we decided to move. Once we go to our page view, when we move to our outline, now we see that we have new outline entries from the previous notes that we moved from the previous notebook. And of course, those tags that we had with the previous notebook now merged over to the new notebook. Now, the difference with Boox than the other platforms is that those files are still available in the notebook we moved them from. So you can still select that notebook. And when we go to our page view, you'll see that all 4 pages that we merged are still available in their own notebook that we started them in, including their outline information and including the tags information. So also there's another way to merge notebooks. Let's say you're in a situation where you have maybe 4 notebooks that you want to combine into one. I do this a lot with my journals. So once I have past journals that I'm through with, I can merge all of those journals that are in separate notebooks into one large notebook. So what we have here is a folder with 4 separate journals. I just want to merge all 4 of those into one notebook. Then I'll move them off tablet for my file structure. To do that, we're going to go to our menu here, and now we're going to select bulk management. Once we select bulk management, we're going to select the notebooks that we want to manage. In this case, we're going to manage all 4. Once I've selected the notebooks that I want to merge, I go to my left side toolbar and I'm going to hit the merge. Once you hit the merge, it gives us some information. It tells us we have 4 notebooks with a total of 166 pages that are selected. Do we want to merge them? Of course we do. Now we let Boox do its thing. So now our merge of our 4 notebooks are complete. And if you notice, now we have one notebook merged with all 166 pages. And if we look at our outline, those outline entries are there. And if you look at our tags, the tags are there as well. So now I have one big table of contents or indexing for all 4 of those notebooks merged into one notebook. So that was a quick look at the process of merging notes from different notebooks into one. Again, we took a look at the Supernote Nomad, the Remarkable Paper Pro Move, and the Boox Note Air 4C, which in my opinion, all 3 of these platforms handle this task pretty good. Now, when you talk about the Boox products, once you export those notes into PDF form, that outline that you built will travel with it and give you access to a table of contents inside the PDF, even when you merge these notebooks. But when I merged the 4 notebooks, which was about 166 pages, all of that outline information from all 4 notebooks rolled over to the PDF and gave me a table of contents, which allowed me to sift through my information. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the process on all 3 of these tablets and which one you think handles it the best. And if you're using a platform that we didn't feature on this video today, let me know what that platform is and how it handles this if it has that capability. Thank you for checking out the channel again. I'll see you guys next time.